What's going on, everybody? So I have a word, and it may be for you. So I am in a season in my life where my obedience will either cost me or it will pay off. And many of you guys are in the same season. See, many of you guys, God has called you to a certain place, a certain area where your obedience will either pay off or it will cost you. And I remember being in this area where I was helping somebody out, and I was just looking at this person do exactly what I want to do and admiring this person. And I heard the Holy Spirit say, I am going to give you a you. And in this season, many of us are in our obedience season, getting ready to elevate. And as we elevate, God is going to give you a you. Whew. Come on, that's a word. Many of us have been in situations where we have given ourselves to people. And God says some of you guys are getting ready to receive a you. God says because of your obedience, because of who you have been to other people, He's going to turn it around and give you what you deserve. He says He's going to give you what you've given to other people. He says there's going to be many people or certain people who are going to show you who you were to other people. And some of us are in our obedience seasons where we have to serve and where we have to be obedient and have to help somebody else. Come on. But God says because you're being obedient and you're helping somebody else, He says when it's your turn, He says I'm going to give you the same in return. So you got to understand, some of us are getting elevated and getting a you. God says this time around, it's going to be different. He says this time around, I'm going to give people who are going to add value to you and not take from you. He says in this time around, you are going to know and you are going to be able to accept it because it came from me. Woo, come on. He says, I am going to give you a you. And He says, if you're in a season of being obedient and you're waiting for your you, He says your obedience is going to cost you or pay off. He says, because I need to see if you're going to be obedient to somebody who has been obedient to somebody else. Come on. So in this season, do not get upset if you see somebody else doing what you want to do. He says, because I need to see you serve somebody else before somebody can serve you. Come on, that's a word. Get ready to receive a you in this season.